Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of me flipping through STARLOG Magazine. We're on number 50. And look at this cover. We got Boba Fett, we got Sean Connery in the movie Outland, which I'm a huge fan of. Look at it, Lawrence Kasdan? I don't know how his name is. But Lawrence Kasdan, who did the script for Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think he did Empire Strikes Back too. I could be wrong, but look at this. George Lucas, the final chapter, and what's this at the top? Exclusive Steven Spielberg interview. What a great mag! For $2.50, you get all that. Do I have enough room? This is a bigger magazine. There we go, folks. This came out, I think, 1981. Yes, September 1981. You can pause anytime. I'll get my fingers out of the way the best I can. And here we go. We're on our way. I don't know why I just did a for. Oh, these pages aren't sticking. Back in the day when you wrote in letters. I actually miss those days. I wrote into a lot of magazines. Yeah, I sure did. It's 1995, which is not. This magazine's 1981. Do you know where your robots are? Oh, I remember that movie. What was that called? Heart Beeps. Heart Beeps. Yep, I remember that. Looker. I just did a review on that. I just watched it again recently on Tubi. And I did a review. Well, I didn't do a review. I did a recommendation. Great movie, folks. I think it's Michael Crichton. Yeah, Michael Crichton did it. Oh my gosh. What a weird... Michael Crichton does weird stuff back in the day, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Here's the Superman premiere. Superman 2 premiere. Yeah, Arnold went. Arnold Schwarzenegger went to it. Yeah. That guy looks familiar. Oh, that's the bad guy in Superman 2. The Jack O'Halloran. Yeah. We got Empire Strikes Back. Revenge gets director. Oh, because they're still calling it Revenge of the Jedi. Yep. Revenge of the Jedi. Look at that. So they got a director, they said. Yep, Richard. I remember him. Richard Marquand. Is that how you say his name? Isn't that funny? I love going back in time. Literally, these are time capsules, folks. You're going back in time and just, like, pretend you just get to use your imagination, obviously, but pretend you didn't know anything about Return of the Jedi. Well, Revenge of the Jedi. I apologize. So you're like, ooh, they got the. So you're reading this magazine. You're going, ooh, they got the director. I can't wait. You know, you just get little tidbits here and there. Excitement builds. Oh my gosh. There's an American Werewolf in London. Now it's a brand new movie. Isn't that funny? I got his autograph. This fella. He's a nice guy. Let's see here. It's packed away. I'll show it to you. Everything I own practically is in a box somewhere. Someday when I get a house, I can display it. But right now, I'm in an apartment, so can't display it. Are you ready for Superman 3? I bet you no. Actually, it wasn't that good, in my opinion. Sorry, I dwelled on it a little long. How cool is this? You get your Outland. I would kill for that Outland hat when I was younger, because I love that movie so much. Hey, that's Boba Fett himself, Jeremy Bulloch. He just recently passed away, unfortunately. Let's see. In space, anyone can wear a cap. That's from Alien. How cool is that? The Imperial Guard. I don't know who would want to wear that. Come on. Yeah, Jeremy Bulloch. What a great interview that would be. I might read this again. There he is in the Star Wars Holiday Special. I think I did that already. I had to. There was a StarLog had a special on Holiday Special. I think I do these out of order. Oops! I just bumped my microphone. So I have no idea what I've done and not done. I'm not very organized. I'll be honest. This is all wrinkled up there. Will you get your own Yoda? That looks kind of weird, though. I don't know if that looks like Yoda. I don't know about that. Ooh, these are neat. Yeah. Okay, I gotta stop dwelling. You guys are probably... Turn the page, Jamie. Yes, I am. You can pause anytime. The heavy metal story. The trial and tribulations of bringing the printed fantasies to life on screen. I think they did a good job. Yeah, that's a good classic now, right? I didn't watch the sequel. I guess there was wasn't there a sequel? Yeah, I don't think. Didn't watch that. Hopefully I'm dwelling long enough so you can pause it. But I'm trying to kind of... Oh, that's not creepy. Nope. Completely normal. Oh my goodness. Anybody else don't like clowns? I'm sure. The only clown I think is okay is Ronald because I love hamburgers. Now I'm hungry for a Big Mac. I shouldn't did that. Now I want to think about Big Macs all day. Get your soundtracks here. Pretty cool. I'm trying not to make sure it's stuck together here. There we go. There he is. Part 1 of an interview. The author of 2 American most popular screenplays, The Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark, reveals the evolution of this summer's most popular hero, Indiana Jones. Think about it. This is 1981, right? September, so the movie just came out. And it was a blockbuster hit. 1981, it was like, what is this? What is this magic called Raiders of the Lost Ark? And what's funny, people are still talking about it to this day. We just do not, for some reason, we just do not know how to make movies like that. And it's really, I don't think it's that hard. You do low budget. I mean, there's interviews that tell you the secrets. Steven Spielberg says, I am not going to dwell on hair in the wrong place. I'm not going to do tons of takes. I'm going to shoot as fast as I can, as cheaply as I can. He says this in interviews. And boom, hit. But now what we do, again, I sound like I'm on my soapbox, but we overproduce. We put hundreds of millions of dollars in a movie, and then we overproduce. So we have too many chefs in the kitchen, and the movies don't make sense, and they don't look good. They look processed and fake. I'm telling you, you can make a Raiders Lost Ark with inflation. You can make that movie today for about $60 million. Make it hardly any CGI, you know, because think about Raiders real quick. They didn't have CGI, but they used matte paintings. So instead of matte paintings, use CGI. See what I'm saying? Get rid of some, you know, especially if you want to do the 1930s, use CGI to get rid of an airplane flying by or some satellite dishes, whatever, or clean up something. But don't shoot, you know, don't make it all CGI, and it just looks fake like a cartoon. Anyway, boy, I went on a little tangent, didn't I? I just love movies so much, and I miss them. I don't think I've seen, and I know I might be wrong, but I don't think I've seen a movie that I loved since Lord of the Rings by Peter Jackson. Because he fell fate to CGI, because Hobbit is a CGI mess, and so was the King Kong, in my opinion. Too long. I think he was the starter of the too long and too much CGI. Yeah, it was King Kong, and then his Hobbit. Even though I don't hate it, it's still a CGI mess. It doesn't feel real or lived in. Boy, I really went on a tangent again, didn't I? I just love movies so much. That's why I like the old James Bond movies. Because back when you were a kid, you're like, wow, Roger Moore is really in Egypt. Roger Moore is really in Baghdad. I'm making up places. I can't remember. He's really in Russia. You know, I'm making up places. But you see what I'm saying? They didn't have CGI. They couldn't just throw a green screen up and say, hey, you know. So you were like, wow. So it was like a action travel log. You know. I don't know. I guess I'll get off my soapbox. But like I said, I just love movies so much. And I just don't know why they can't make them anymore. You know. That's why I watch low budget, crappy 80s movies or 70s movies. Sometimes they're not good per se, but you know it was shot in camera and they did their best. You know. You know, the Indiana Jones knockoffs that came out after 81. They're better than some of these big budget movies coming out. I recommend going to see them. Oh, Sean Connery meets the press. Outland, like I think everybody knows this, but it was basically just a remake of High Noon, a western, and they put it in space. And it was directed by Peter Hyams, who was a legend in directing. I mean, you look him up. But yeah, cool. Sean Connery, he doesn't do interviews very often. This is going to be neat. I'm gonna reread this. I have no memory of reading this. It says here, Connery agreed that Outland is a Western set in space. He said, I made a Western before. I think it was called Shalako, if I remember correctly, which is a really good movie. I liked Shalako. Anyway. Ooh, Peter Cushing. Huge Peter Cushing fan. That's him as Doctor Who. Here's my Doctor Who I grew up with. Tom Baker. Legend, in my opinion. Strange fella. Strange fella. Some Starlogs. I have a lot of those. You probably know that if you watch my channel. The George Lucas Saga. The Revenge of the Box Office. Because remember, they're still calling it Revenge of the Jedi. This is a George Lucas interview. How cool is that? Pretty cool. Is there any glare? A little slight glare there. I'll pull it down a little bit to get my fingers out of the way. I think I did better. I've been working on this lighting for, I don't know how many. Oh my gosh, how many videos have I done? And I always complain about the lighting. Oh, I remember him. Good actor. Yeah. Try to get my fingers out of the way so you can... Still got that glare up there. And this is just the magazine catching up. That's what magazines did back in the day. Make you go through the whole magazine. Good trick. Good trick. It worked. Look, I went through the whole magazine. And we came to an end, folks. Monster miniatures. I've never seen this before. That's pretty neat. Wow. Oh, I thought it was the end. It's not. Oh my gosh, a bonus. It's the end. It's not. Starlog's 5th anniversary contest. Oh, contest. I'm pretty sure it's probably over by now. Ooh, next month. I won't go in order, so don't... My magazines aren't in order, so I just grab some and go, oh, this looks interesting. And then I show it to you. And hope you think it's interesting. But there's the back. I have a few of those. There's the front again. Oh, what a great issue that was. That was fun, folks. I hope you had fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. So, get lonesome in my apartment. Alright, everybody. Have a great day today. I'll have a great day. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.